Okay, YouTubers, here's my '08 Ultra Classic. So I'm going to give you some updates, some modifications I recently installed. One, I purchased the Screaming Eagle cam plate. I purchased the oil pump from Screaming Eagle. S&S Easy Start 585 cams. I think that's probably the highest I can get away with without getting head work. So I went with the 585s. I might get head work later. And since I bought the S&S product, 9 times out of 10 I will go to them so I can get a good recommendation on head work to complement the 585 Easy Start cams. I also recently installed a V&H Fuel Pak. I did have an R&S cheap shot that I removed and installed the V&H Fuel Pak on there. After I installed the cams, the cam plate, the oil pump. I called the V&H tech. They gave me some new values to plug into my fuel pack, which sounds great. I got the older model 2-in-1 Pro Pipe from V&H, which I love. I always lean toward V&H products. They know what they're doing, and I just like V&H. People like Thunderheaders and all this other stuff, all these other type of pipes, but I'm pretty loyal to V&H. Even when I rode Japanese motorcycles, such as old cows, had an old 1981 Kawasaki with a V&H Sidewinder on it, and I just always liked V&H. So here's my bike, and I'm gonna turn it on, and you might hear the difference. A lot of people says, "Hey man, your bike it doesn't sound stock anymore." That's for sure. So let's check it out. It was pretty easy to install, I looked around. I'm not hardcore mechanically inclined, but I'm getting there. I followed the instructions, looked at, there's a great video out there via JP Cycles, and there's an S&S technician, and he installed some cams, so I looked at that, and I installed them myself one day in the garage. Once the cams came to my front door, they came in Friday. I was riding the bike Saturday, so it's all good. This bike doesn't have no problem getting up in higher R's now since I got these cams. And another thing I did, I did this yesterday. I bought the Screaming Eagle plate kit, clutch plates, and I bought a Screaming Eagle heavy duty spring. It works pretty good. I could have went with something fancier, but this to get the job done, make sure the bike hooks up right. And this is I'm going to ride this bike. I'm going to see if I can leave it like this for at least another 30,000 miles. Probably a little less, maybe 10 or 20 before I get this head work. Once again. There it is. So recap: 585 S&S Easy Start cams, Screaming Eagle oil plate, oil pump, and Screaming Eagle cam plate. Screaming Eagle plates, Screaming Eagle heavy duty spring.